Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Lore of League of Legends. In this episode, we're going to be covering over a champion released not too long ago. A champion who travels through the realms beyond the imagination of mortal beings. Without further ado, I present to you the lore of Bard, the Wandering Caretaker. Enjoy. Stories are not just history. Stories can be and are so much more. They nourish your mind and if told well can even fill your belly. Some tales are warnings reaching across time. Others uplift our souls from the yoke of everyday burdens. We laugh at fools, cheer at heroes and curse villains until the fire burns down to embers. The first rule of storytelling: the facts may be important, but they aren't as vital as the telling of speaking to who we are and why we live. Details may change and fade, but truth lives with us for all time. Stories are everywhere, built from what we see, and even the sky above whispers to us. There was a time not long ago when this constellation was absent from the night sky. Some call it the mountain shrines or the great caretaker. Those of us from the floating villages know it by an older name, a name that speaks of a universal truth, the name we took for our kind: Bard. At the Battle of Bard Mountain, Noxian troops tried to capture the mountain and obtain a celestial artifact bestowed to the Ionians of the floating villages. During the battle, the village's sage was tasked to take the artifact to one of the celestial shrines to the top of the village's peak. During his journey to the peak, the Noxians mortally wounded the sage with arrows before he could reach the shrine. As his last act of defiance, however, the sage used the artifact to strike his would-be killer, obliterating him and slicing a nearby mountain in half. The misuse of the artifact's power drew the attention of a celestial who promptly intervened in the event. He retrieved the artifact and took it away from the mortal plane before the Noxians or Ionians could use its power for war. The celestial we know as Bard travels through the realms beyond the imagination of mortal beings. Some of Valorant's greatest scholars have spent their lives trying to understand the mysteries that he embodies, and as such have been given many names throughout the history of Valorant. However, titles such as Cosmic Vagabond and Great Caretaker only capture a fleeting aspect of his true purpose. As it was with the Noxian invasion of Ionia, when the unknowable structure of the universe is threatened, the celestial known as Bard steers all existence away from utter annihilation. And that's all I've got for you this time around. Let me know what you thought of the video by hitting that like button and leaving your feedback and comments in the section below the video. I apologise for the delay in getting this video out, but I was expecting Riot to expand somewhat more on the lore of this character, much to my gullibility. Don't forget, every champion up to this point has been covered, so if you've missed one, click the annotation at the top of the video which will take you to the full playlist. Thanks for watching everyone, and as always, I'll see you next time.